public lands in public hands. Public lands in public hands. Public lands in public hands.
The situation that has unfolded at the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge in Harney County is appalling and deeply troubling me. The militants who are illegally occupying and destroying refuge property must be held accountable for their actions and the damage they cause.
Malheur's an incredible place. It's a magical place. Over 300 species of birds use this refuge. It's one of the crown jewels of our system. It's not just special because of the birds, though. It's special because it represents one of the most important opportunities for collaboration in Eastern Oregon. The true tragedy of the occupation of Malheur, because it will end sooner or later, but the true tragedy would be if these crimes were successful at sowing discord and divisiveness in a place that should be known for collaboration.
We love our public lands. We love our public lands. We love our public lands.
We love Harney County. The press emphasizes the problems instead of the constructive efforts that have arisen from the community members to solve these problems, and I'm going to tell you about some of them. The High Desert Partnership is one such constructive process that brings together all the stakeholders, the refuge and BLM employees, the ranchers, the environmental groups, to do things like come up with a 15-year refuge plan that everybody supports.
Parks and forests and refuges. Parks and forests and refuges. A natural legacy for our kids. A natural legacy for our kids.
Who knows what would happen if it was me and my Native brothers that took up arms and occupied a federal building or even that refuge out there. What would happen? And I want to thank you guys for being here. It means a lot. You know, and like I said, they need to go. They do. They need to go. What would they do if I went into their cemeteries where their grandparents are buried and sitting there occupied and driving heavy equipment around over their graves? You know, I could always go out and loot their cemetery, but I have more respect than that. So does my people.
Birds, not bullies. Birds, not bullies. Birds, not bullies.
The threat on Malheur represents a threat to all of our public lands. The armed, illegal occupation of Malheur, the destruction of public property and wildlife habitat, the threats, the intimidations, these are not political statements. These are crimes.
It is so important that today, tomorrow, going forward, send a message to your senators, to your representative. Let them know that you support public lands. That very basic concept is under threat in Congress, in state legislatures. Let your elected representatives know that the people demand that their public lands stay in public hands.